Cowardly disloyal. LeBron James, cowardly disloyal. By the owner of the Cleveland Cavaliers, Dan Gilbert. Or may I say Dan Racist Gilbert. Cowardly disloyal. I tell you what's cowardly disloyal. Dan Racist Gilbert and the governor of Ohio. I tell you what's cowardly disloyal. Cowardly disloyal is making and putting it in the state constitution and smacking those Ohioans straight in the face, smacking them straight in the face when you enacted that homosexuality, same-sex marriage in that state. You don't think that's cowardly disloyal? I truly do. All those heterosexual persons who were born in that state from the enactment of that state were smacked in the face. I'm speaking of the deceased Ohioans. I'm speaking of the newborn Ohioans. I'm speaking of the present Ohioans. That's a smack in the face towards the individual birth itself when you enacted that bullshit homosexuality, same-sex marriage in Ohio. So when you say cowardly disloyal, I think you better turn around and put your face in your ass, because that's exactly where it belongs, Mr. Dan Racist Gilbert, also the governor of Ohio, who put it in a proclamation in the state constitution of LeBron James being disloyal. And to my understanding, even though Dan Gilbert had ripped up that letter, what about the state constitution? The governor who put it in the proclamation of LeBron James honoring the Dallas Mavericks and making it clear that LeBron James is nothing but a nigger. I bet you they didn't remove it from the state constitution. And LeBron James is going back to play that he say is home. Let me give you some news that you may somewhat miscalculated. If you consider a racist state like Ohio a black man's home, matter of fact, if you consider all states in the union that has its racial boundaries a black man's home, I'm even including my state, New York. They smacked me in the face when they put that bullshit homosexuality, same-sex marriage up in there. So, and what do you think I care about the governor of Cuomo homo? The same as he think of me. He think of me as a nigger, and I think of him as a homo Cuomo. Me being a heterosexual male, people was born in that state. Matter of fact, that state, New York City, the first U.S. Congress. Well, to go back to first U.S. Congress, we all know that blacks were in slavery. And how do you think homosexuality had gotten to the genes of the black people? by the white homosexual slave masters. That's exactly how they got in there. In the meantime, going back to LeBron James. Oh well. I don't feel sorry for you. The medicine you're about to receive it very well. And don't be upset when it's negative, because that's exactly what it's going to be. And when the governor asks you to come to the governor mansion, I guarantee you'll go, knowing that you'll be standing on disloyal grounds that is enacted in the proclamation of the state constitution by the governor of Ohio, of considering you a disloyal Ohioan. I must go. Smack in the face. There you go. Now that's cowardly disloyal. See ya, and I wouldn't want to be ya.